Hi everyone, I'm blind and I actually prefer to use audio recorders to record things, but due to technical difficulties, I'm not able to do that right now. So just don't be surprised when the picture's not perfect, okay? Hi everyone. So I had created a big vlog, but I don't know that I'm going to put it up. I'm probably just going to explain what happened in it. Like this, and then just kind of go on with the day if anything else happens today that's worth vlogging. So I had to switch back to making videos with my iPhone. It's kind of funny because that's exactly what somebody had told me to do just yesterday when I finally got a hold of them. And my thoughts or my response to that advice was, no, you don't understand what kind of videos I'm doing. You don't understand how that just doesn't work. But, I mean, I didn't say that to him, but that's what I was thinking when he said, well, just do it live and raw from your iPhone. I thought, next time we talk, or one of the next times we talk, I'm going to have to explain to him that I vlog, and when you create raw one takes off your iPhone, you end up with things on your video that you cannot legally or comfortably put all over YouTube. So you can't just make raw one takes on your iPhone. But with some of the issues that I've been having with iMovie and YouTube, I'm reaching the conclusion that honestly, that's going to be the best way to do it after all. At least until I can get someone who's equipped to help me take an audio file and do whatever tweaking I need to do using images to get iMovie to make it into a video that YouTube will actually accept. Okay, so what's happened over the past couple of days? Well, with the help of someone at Apple Accessibility, I was able to... That ambulance stopped pretty close. I hope everyone's all right in this building. Anyway, with the help of an Apple accessibility support person who sat on the phone and talked me through a lot, I really appreciate his help. He finally got me to the point where I knew how to work iMovie and at least take an audio file, put it into iMovie, and turn it into an MP4. And I thought that when I did that, I could take it back to YouTube, and because it was an MP4, it would upload and process, and that's how I make a audio vlog and post it on YouTube. Obviously, I was wrong because I tried to upload it and it uploaded, but it wouldn't process. I kept getting this message that said, I did this twice, and I got this message that said, your video failed to process. Please make sure you're using a supported file type. I was like, this MP4 file type is the same file type I see in so many YouTube videos that everybody else posts. Don't tell me you can't take an MP4. And I looked for, well, the first thing I did was email support@youtube.com. Well, apparently emailing support@whoever.com and getting a hold of someone who can actually read an email and say, well, here's what the problem is, here's what you need to do. Apparently that's so 5 years ago. Apparently that's not an option, at least not in this case. So I got this message back that says, you emailed an invalid address. If you're having problems with YouTube, go to the help center, the YouTube help center, and it gave me a link to the help center. I was like, all right, fine, be like that. I'll go to the help center and I'll search whatever I searched. Why won't my MP4 videos process or something? Well, somebody else had the same problem, and the answer they got was, try re-rendering your video and upload it again, or try rendering again and re-uploading, or however that was worded. I'm going, what does render mean? I thought render meant leave in a condition like the doctor told my mother as she lovingly looked at her baby in the NICU, we can save her life by doing this, but this procedure will render her blind. That's how I know the word render. I'm like, render a video? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, let alone how to do it. So that wasn't helpful. But I just gave it up for that point because I had something else going on that day and I couldn't spend any more time trying to figure it out. But I ended up getting in contact with probably the most viable option when it comes to someone that believes that there's a possibility that I could actually have a future in YouTube and who knows how to make it happen. I think I have an attitude about how it's going to happen that's different than his. Perhaps I need to change my way of thinking, or, well, that's a different subject for a different video. The point is, in the course of this conversation that I had with this gentleman yesterday, because on Tuesday I tried to upload my audio MP4 to YouTube and failed. Yesterday I had a conversation with this gentleman, and that may end up being a whole separate chapter of my life that I will deal with in a different video, but he said, well, first of all, you can use your iPhone to just record raw video. And yeah, I know that's possible. And now that I know how to use iMovie to a certain extent, I now know that I can probably take a whole bunch of video files, drop them into iMovie one right after the other, and get it to be a good, smooth project. The thing about it is, like I said, this is a vlog, and when you record raw on your iPhone, you know, you can't control what everyone else says. You can't control what happens. You can't control what you might pick up. And you might get things that you do not feel comfortable putting in your vlog. Or you know that if anyone saw that, your butt would be in a lot of trouble. Or, you know, that's just a recipe for disaster, I thought. But then I realized that it may be the way I'm just going to have to go, at least for now, because I had created another would-have-been vlog and tried to at least put that in iMovie. And actually, I know that you can share a video directly to YouTube, from iMovie. And I was like, well, I wonder if I tried that this time, would it work? So I did that, put several audio files together, one after the other. It ended as this wonderfully sounding project, and as proof that I at least knew how to do that much. But when I tried to export it into YouTube, the error message I got from iMovie kind of shed some light on things. Like I said, I thought that a black screen with some audio, I didn't think it mattered what the screen looked like. I thought that because it was iMovie, it would put just enough of a video touch to it that YouTube would be happy with it. Obviously, I'm wrong, because the error message I got from from iMovie, when I tried to upload it to YouTube directly from iMovie, was, this place that you're trying to share this content to doesn't accept content with no video. I'm like, it's an iMovie. I thought it had video. But obviously it didn't. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to go back to this guy's advice and record straight from iMovie. I mean, I have figured out how to record videos, send them to myself, and have those files available. Then once I have that, I should be able to turn around, find them, put them into iMovie, and make a project out of them. What does this mean, though? It means that, number one, the picture is probably going to suck, just period. I've been saying that the entire time. If you've been watching my videos for any amount of time, I've always said that. There's either not going to be any picture or the picture's going to suck, because I am totally blind. I cannot see or relate to or have any understanding of picture, and I can't look in the viewfinder on my phone and go, oh geez, I look horrible. Maybe if I move it this way or that way, or there, that looks better. You know, I can't look into the viewfinder and know what looks good and what doesn't. So there's going to be picture, but it's going to suck. But this also means, until and unless I can figure out how to split a clip and actually have it delete. Actually, that may be easier than I realize. I just haven't gotten that part to succeed yet. Anyway, it means until and unless I learn how to split clips and delete those parts from my videos, it means these are raw from an iPhone, and it shows. There's a lot of pregnant pauses, a lot of misspoken words. I meant to say this, but that came out of my mouth. You know, people have that happen all the time. And if this was an audio file that I created with an audio recorder and edited to sound right, those would be cut out of there. But until I can learn how to do that in iMovie, that won't happen. Even though, again, I'm not going to shrug that off as, I'm not going to give that up as completely impossible just yet. Anyway, it may or may not mean any editing. It definitely means video, but the picture's not good. And at this point, that's what I'm gonna say. Now, I'm going to try to use iMovie to put these the intro that I've created using my iPhone and the outro that I've created using my iPhone together into iMovie and try to get that to upload. If I try that, if I create a file with all these videos and come back to YouTube and try to upload it and it still won't process, I may have to go back to audio recording and then putting the iPhone next to the speaker and recording it that way, which doesn't sound natural. I don't like doing it that way. But I'm certainly not creating a one take and posting that directly to YouTube, and then another one take and posting that to YouTube, and then another one take and posting that to YouTube. That was the old way of doing it, and that I spent 60 videos trying to get one vlog up. And I mean, go back and look at like the only shopping vlog I think I ever did. It wasn't a shopping vlog. It was shopping vlog part 1, part 2, part 3. All because I didn't know how to put all the clips together as one big video. So that's where I am right now, trying to get this, as I have done it now, to process. If this doesn't process, I might just do another one take and explain the situation, knowing that it's going to be a one take. And then maybe go back to audio recording and doing it on the phone. Doing it, like I said, not sounding really good, but the only real foolproof way I know to do it. But that's where I am. I'm sorry if everyone's tired of hearing about my technical issues, trying to figure out how to YouTube in a way that works, but anyway, there it is. Thank you for sitting and listening to me, and hopefully this will work. And as imperfect as it might be, or as much better as it might be than I'm giving it credit for, hopefully putting literal video clips together will be satisfactory to YouTube. And with that, today's video comes to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.